Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Minnesota Vikings and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Vacates quickly left side. He's running with it. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
On gain of 4, it's now 2nd and 6.
On play action now, McCarthy. He rolls to his right. He calls his own number again. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Buying some time right. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They get 23 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. A dose of the hurry-up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
McCarthy looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Offense to the line fast. Jones. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's a design run. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
You get to these goal-to-goal situations, you know what a win is defensively, Kate? A stalemate. Just don't let them go forward. When you actually knock them backwards as they just did, you've now energized your whole group defensively.
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They send a man in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready? 180,
They'll air it out on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Broncos, first down.
Putting the tight end in motion.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway. We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jones gets it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Vikings, first down. A gain of 14. And the Vikings, first down.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Dumps it off to his running back. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Has a big strike to Addison. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards. That's another Vikings first down. A gain of 21 yards. And the
First and
Vikings
10. Here's Jones. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now McCarthy. Running a screen now for Jones. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Broncos nothing.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready. My name is Hunt. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Chased out to his right. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. This is scooped up by the Vikings. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Vikings boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Olay, olay, olay. Oh, my son. Ready. Captain, 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 captain. Joe, Joe, Joe.
Sutton, the man in motion, headed right. On 1st down, it's Nix. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Bombers, bombers,
That's
bombers.
good for a Broncos
Olay, olay,
first
olay.
down.
Olay, olay, olay.
1st and 10 at the
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Ingram's got another one. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Joe, Joe, Joe.
Nix from the gun. That's complete to Ingram along the sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
At the 22-yard line.
Almost set. Ready. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Motion man sent left. Nix with it on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Broncos first down.
From the red zone now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
Almost set. Ready. Ready.
They'll throw again. Nix. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Vikings will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Quick slant to Hawkinson. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down, Vikings.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
60 Bison.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. That's completed right side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
First down. 28-yard lead. First down, Minnesota.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Going again now, McCarthy. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready. Ready.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And he's brought down at the line. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second and long.
Almost set. Ready. 8. Motion, motion. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Captain.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. He takes it down to the 33. Working quickly here.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Olay, olay, olay.
1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready. 180. Return. Joe.
Nix to throw again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
Once more, it's Nix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Forced out to his right, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
This finds Franklin. And this one has no shot. They're on him quick, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Great defensive effort to reject that one. So that brings up 2nd down. Now it's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch.
Up to the races, middle of the field. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. Jordan Addison, the touchdown.
Complete to Jordan Addison.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just